Hello guys and welcome to my YouTube channel. And if you are new here in a YouTube channel, then please don't forget to click subscribe rather, as well as to click the notification bell for you to able to update my upcoming video in terms of learning the Tagalog. Okay, so if you're actually beginner by learning, so if you want to learn first the pronunciation, then just check the link that I indicate below in the video, or you just check it in the upper right corner about that, the playlist of the pronunciation of Tagalog. So this time we will tackle about the grammar. But the first and foremost that you will learn first is about the sentence structure or the basic sentence structure in Tagalog or Filipino. Okay, so what are the sentence structure in Tagalog? In English, we actually know that the sentence structure are this: the subject followed by the verb and the object. And here is an example. I ate an apple. So we know that I is serves as a subject and ate is a verb and apple is an object. How about the Filipino or Tagalog? We have actually two ways of structure a sentence. But first is the verb, subject, and object. And it goes like this. Kumain ako ng mansanas. Again, kumain ako ng mansanas. So, kumain is a verb. Ako is subject. Ng mansanas or mansanas is an object. And this nang is actually, okay, just a minute, I will just, okay. Nang, ng, is not a one letter, but it is a connectors or a linkers, actually. So that's why it is important for you to know first the pronunciation of Tagalog. So just check it out in the link that I indicated in that I linked the description below in this video rather, or just the upper right corner in this video. Okay. So this is actually a linkers that will be support this it will be support the description of the sentence for able to have a complete thought or have a complete sentence. That is the purpose of the linkers actually. So let's go back in the sentence structure. Okay, so kumain is a verb and ako is a subject and mansanas is an object. Okay. In Filipino or in Tagalog, subject is paksa, verb is pandiwa, and object we have actually a lot of definition. In Filipino translation, first object is bagay or gamit, like object or things. Object it's I object, like you were actually disagree or tumututol, or and also like and they have actually what do you call this um they have also another word. It's about I forgot the in another term about that, which is a sumalungat, like to contradict about that. But this time it's object. It means like about a things or gamit, yes. But this time it's more about the sentence structure. So object is actually defined about the object that will be a support of the subject, direct and indirect object. So yeah, that's will be like. So this is actually the first sentence structure in a Filipino, like start from the verb and follows by the subject. Next is object. And another example, okay, like this. Okay, So here is another sentence structure. The first one is about first is the verb and followed by the subject, okay, and next is an object. But this time it's vice. Object and subject were switched together. So this is an example. Kumain ng mansanas si Ana, right? So kumain ng mansanas si Ana. So this is the sentence structure. The previous example is that this one, see? Okay. Kumain ako ng mansanas, because the goal here is the next of the verb is a subject, not an object. Unlike the other one, is that here. Okay. This one, like verb next is an object and followed by the subject. So this is another term. But if you want, if you will ask me, but some of the Filipino words actually really translate the same in English. Yeah, it depends on the sentence that we actually construct by using our daily conversation. And this will be, is this what you mean? Like, I am a man. Okay, I am a man. In Filipino, here is ako ay lalaki or ako ay tao. Okay, another is a man. Sometimes we will translate in Filipino like either lalaki or tao. Tao is to generalize. Lalaki is to specific the gender of a person. Okay, so this is the translation or the Filipino translation from this sentence. Okay, so but the most common that we actually apply by making a sentence structure is verb, subject, and object. That is the common sentence structure in Tagalog. This is a very actually rare if you want to indicate about yourself, and this is the best structure that you could apply it, like if you want to introduce yourself, like ako si Summer, okay, but si is not actually a verb, but it's just like make up. My name is yeah, si is actually a verb, but okay, but there's actually types of the verb, and that will be a linking verb. That's why I is actually a linking verb or a copula, and we will have to tackle this for you to give an insight about the usage of this word I. Not I like your eyes. Ako ay lalaki. Ako ay lalaki. Okay, I. Not I like EYE, not letter I like an ice cream. I. Maybe some of you will say ako a lalaki. No, it should be I. So that will be like a clue word like letter I or about your eyes. Okay, so that is a clue word or clue sound if you want to read this word. Okay, so let's dig in about this word I. If you notice, an example has the word I between the subject and the object in the previous slide. Okay, so this is actually the first one is it is a particle in the sentence that can be used as either a copula or linking verb, like this, to be verb, or an equal sign. However, some sources may say that the particle is not a copula or a linking verb, but they could say an equal sign. In my case, or in my opinion, I actually agree the first sources. This one, okay, linking verb. Maybe some of them I believe this would be, but for me it is really like a linking verb. Why we would like to connect the noun or the pronoun for able to to describe, you know you know what I mean, like you want to know the statement, what was all about it, like you want to know the description of the subject, if you understand what I said, if you know what I mean. um like I is like a linking verb, because the purpose of the linking verb is to connect a noun or a pronoun to make it identify or describe inside the sentence. Like we could actually identify, oh, the subject, it would be like this and so on and so forth. For example, like ako ay lalaki. So you will identify this ako is a guy. Okay. That is the purpose of a linking verb. So also, if it makes things easy for you, you can try using it as the verb to be in subject, verb, object sentences in the previous slide. Okay. Also, they said that one of the reasons why the particle is not considered a verb, okay, like verb means action verb, because it can be in a sentence without a verb. And what does that mean? Here is an example. Si Andrew ay naglalaro ng basketball. So we actually bold and underline this verb. Okay, as what I've said earlier, there have a types of a verb, and this is the action verb, a linking verb, and helping verb. Okay, and helping verb, it's also known as auxiliary verb. Okay, so the linking verb I, because we want to connect the noun or a pronoun to describe or to identify in the sentence. And this is another verb or other verb that was actually stated in the previous slide. You know what I mean? This one. This one. Other verbs about that. So this one is about like like this. And in English is about Andrew's playing a basketball. Okay. So next is about it is not also it is also not considered an auxiliary verb or helping verb, because the purpose the usage of the I is only like a linking verb, not an auxiliary verb. I'm sorry that because we know that auxiliary verb is just like to add another verb to translate into a verb phrase. Okay, so I is not actually a verb, just only a linking verb. Okay, how about this C? Okay, what is C? What is the purpose of that? Okay, C is actually a markers or noun markers. This ang and C or sina. Ang is used to mark a word as the focus of the sentence, except for nouns, such as names of persons, particularly like Abigail, Bob, Catherine, Carlos, and so on and so forth. Or ang is a noun definitizer. It is an opposite. It is an opposite to a or an in English. Okay, it's just like a noun definitizer. For example, ang bata ay mabait at masipag. So I never use the noun or the name of the person. I just only to generalize it. I didn't give a specific. Okay, ang bata ay mabait at masipag. Say. So this is the one example when you were trying to use the noun markers or the markers in sentence structure. Okay, bata is a subject, and I is a verb, and mabait is also a noun, by the way, like that. Okay, and this is an object, like you have to direct an object, but I never, because you just only describe the sentence actually. And this is another sentence structure. But I just use the basic sentence structure mostly if you were just exchanging ideas about it. How about si and sina? Okay, si is just only used for singular, okay, and used to indicate that the name of person is the focus of the sentence. So more on name of a person. So first is si is a singular. Si Andrew ay magaling sa pagkanta. Andrew was good in singing. While Sina is a plural, sina Lily at Lila ay magkaibigan. Lily and Lila are friends. Again, si is a singular, sina is a plural form. Singular form, plural form. So these are the markers. I hope I hope you've learned in this discussion the basic sentence structure with the additional information about the markers, and I hope you enjoy it as well. you know um you gotta in this one. Okay, I hope you enjoy the, sen- the learning about the basic sentence structure in Tagalog. See you in the next video. Bye.